Welcome. This is Therapeutic Yoga for Digestion. I'm Yvonne Stone Rubenstein, and I'm a certified yoga therapist. And helping me out today with the demonstrating is Shannon. And we're going to start with breathing. So this is a breathing technique to cool you down, because sometimes when you have digestion issues, everything is hot and sticky and not moving through your system. So we're going to start with this breathing technique called Shitali. And you're going to roll your tongue like that. However, not everybody can do that because it is hereditary. So you can't figure out how to do it. You can't learn how to do it. You can either do it or you can't do it. But that's okay, because there's a second technique that you can use if you can't roll your tongue. And that's just by putting your tip of your tongue behind your teeth and breathing in over your tongue on the sides. So what this does is bring cool air into your lungs, and then you're going to close your mouth and re-wet your tongue. So every time your tongue has to be really wet. So let's start with just the rolled tongue, or whichever works for you. So inhale, exhale. So you're exhaling with your mouth closed, and you're bringing your tongue back to the roof of your mouth so that you can re-moisten. Let's try that again. So exhale, inhale, exhale. And if you're doing shikari, which is the other way, and you're going to put your tip of your tongue behind your teeth and suck the air over the tongue from the sides of your mouth. Let's try that one more time. Do a couple of more of those on your own. I'm going to pin Shannon to the screen so we can start on the other parts of the practice. So you can just see Shannon. Excellent. Do one more breath like that. And then Shannon's going to move back to her mat, and we're going to start standing. So start at the head of your mat, Shannon. And you're going to step back with your right foot. Inhale the arms straight up, bend the front knee, warrior one. And just take a few breaths here. Go ahead and angle the back foot at about a 45-degree angle. Okay. And as you reach up, start to use the top of your upper back as you reach your arms all the way up without bringing your shoulders to your ears. So you're just concentrating right at the shoulder level. And take a few breaths here. And then as you exhale into warrior two, spreading your arms out wide, you really reach your arms out to the sides of the room. So you're really stretching across the upper back. And take a few breaths here, just gazing over your front fingers. And if you like that Shitali or Shikari breath, you can continue. It just depends on how you feel today. And then straighten the front leg. As you tip sideways, bringing your front arm down your leg, wherever it falls, it doesn't matter. Just take a few breaths here. Reaching down with the one hand and up with the other, stretching again across the back and feeling that stretch on the side of the body. And as you exhale, transition both hands to the floor in front, bringing your right hand to your foot. Feel the left hand up so that your arms are in the same position as warrior two, only this time you're twisting. And this twisting motion is what works on your digestion. So concentrate on your digestion at this point as you twist. And then release that arm down. Bend the front knee, inhale all the way up. Exhale and face the front, both legs straight. And then step back with the other leg into warrior one on the other side. We're going to do all the same things on the other side. So take a few breaths here, lifting out of the shoulders, lifting the upper back. Pressing that back heel into the ground. And feeling your strength come all the way up from your feet, up your body, up into your arms towards the ceiling. And then exhale into warrior two. Again, trying to reach the opposite walls with each hand, stretching across the upper back. Lifting out of the waist, bring your attention to your belly. Engage your abdominal muscles as you concentrate on digestion. Straighten the front leg. And just tip sideways into triangle. Reaching up with that top arm, reaching down with the bottom arm. Feeling the stretch on the other side of the body. And then on the next exhale, release the hands to the floor. This time bringing the left hand towards the foot and peeling the right arm up. Really reaching up and pressing down. Feeling the twist in the diaphragm as you bring your attention to the digestion area of the body. Pressing the back heel into the ground. And then releasing both hands to the floor, bend the front knee. Inhale all the way up. And then step back to the front of your mat. Take a couple deep breaths here. Bend your knees, rotate your arms up in the shoulder socket, reaching towards the ceiling, into chair. And try to keep your knees behind your ankles. Take a few breaths here. Engage the abs. Then bring your hands to your heart as you bring your left elbow to your right knee. Using that twist, concentrating on the digestion, engaging your abs. Take a few breaths here. Inhale and twist, come all the way up to standing. Bring your arms over your head. Exhale and release. Take a couple deep breaths here. Inhale the arms up. Exhale to chair. Engage the abs, take a few breaths here. And if you have any trouble balancing in this position, you can spread your feet a little bit farther apart. You decide, together or apart, it doesn't matter. You're getting the same benefits. Exhale, bring the right elbow to the left knee. Take a few breaths here in this twisted position. Inhale and twist. Come all the way up. Exhale, hands down by your side. Take a wide stance on your mat. Go ahead and turn towards me, Shannon. So we're going to do a squat, but you decide what works best for you. So start with wide legs and just start to bend your knees. Bring your hands to your heart. And just go to whatever feels comfortable for you. And if you can bring your feet closer together, do that or don't. You decide. Take a few breaths here. Try to stack the vertebra, reaching the crown of the head towards the ceiling, keeping a nice straight back. And then slowly start to straighten your legs. Inhale the arms up. Exhale down by your side. Take a couple deep breaths here. Then go back to the top of your mat. Inhale up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, come to forward fold. Take a few breaths here. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Step your right foot back. Step your left foot back. Come into plank. Take a couple deep breaths here. And then push into downward dog. Pressing your heels towards the floor. It doesn't matter if you make it. Spread your fingers wide. Spread your shoulder blades wide. And then on your next exhale, come down to all fours, hands and knees. And on an exhale, come into cat, rounding the back. And on an inhale, arch the back into cow. Do a few of these on your own with your own breath. The breath and the movement starts and stops at the same time. And try to start each movement from the low back. Exhaling and rounding, inhaling and arching. Do that a couple more times. And then come to neutral back. Step the right foot forward. Bring your hands to your heart. Bring your left hand to your right knee in a twist. And then inhale and release. Bring your hands back to the floor, coming to all fours. And then step the left foot forward. And on an exhale, twist to the other side. And then on your next inhale, untwist. Come back to all fours. And then come on to your belly. Bring your hands to your forehead like a pillow. Take a couple deep breaths here. Reach the right arm forward. Try to reach the opposite wall, really engaging that upper shoulder. Release and rest. Reach the left arm forward. Really trying to reach the opposite wall, stretching into that upper back on that side. Release and rest. Lift the leg up. Lift the left leg up and back. Keeping the pelvic bones on the floor. Trying to reach the opposite wall with your foot. Release and rest. Lift the right leg up and back. Release and rest. Reach the right arm forward, left leg back. Really stretching diagonally across the back. Trying to reach the opposite walls with the hand and the foot. Release and rest. Reach the left arm forward, right leg back. Release and rest. Reach both arms forward, both legs back. Release and rest. Now bend the right knee and come into a half frog position. Just rest here. And then straighten that leg and do the other leg. Bending the knee into that half frog position. And then straighten the legs. And press into child's pose. Spread the fingers wide. Spread the shoulder blades wide. And then inhale up, sitting on your knees. Make a fist with your hands and just kind of press it into that fleshy part of your belly. And then fold forward like you're in child's pose, yeah. And if you like, you can increase the compression by just increasing the pressure of your fists. And then when you're ready, inhale, come up. Bring your legs in front of you, straight. Stack the vertebra, reach the crown of your head towards the ceiling. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bring your hands to your legs wherever they fall. Take a deep breath. And on the exhale, maybe go a little farther, hinging at the hips. Don't force it. Whatever's comfortable. And as on each exhale, you might find that you can release just a little bit more. Long, slow inhales, long, slow exhales. Inhale up. Exhale, release the hands. Bend the right knee, hug it to your chest. Take a deep breath. And on the exhale, twist towards the bent knee. Inhale, untwist. Bringing the right foot to the left thigh. Inhale up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, fold forward over the straight leg. And take a few deep breaths here. Long, slow inhales, long, slow exhales. Inhale up. Bring the knee up. Straighten both legs. Shake them out. Bring the left knee to your chest. Take a deep breath. Stack the vertebra, reach the crown of the head towards the ceiling. And on the exhale, twist towards the bent leg. Inhale, untwist. Bringing the left foot to the right thigh. Inhale up. Exhale, hinging at the hips, fold forward. Take a few breaths here. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release the hands. Bring the knee up. Shake the legs out. Take a deep breath here. Now bend the knee, bring the right foot into the groin. As you bring that knee down to the floor. And then bend the other knee. And if this is as far as you can go, that's fine. If you can cross that leg over the other leg at the knee, or if you can just put your heel in front of the knee, that's fine too. Take a deep breath. Exhale towards the top knee. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Then inhale, untwist, release the legs, give them a shake, and then do the other side. So stay right there for a second, Shannon. Yeah, so if this is as far as you can go, that's perfectly fine. But if you can kind of inch your foot over towards the other knee or cross over the other knee, any of those positions, depending upon what your flexibility is fine. And then twist towards the bent leg on the top. Perfect. And then inhale and untwist. Straighten the legs, shake them out. And then come on to your back with your feet on the floor and your knees bent. Hug your knees to your chest. Just rock left and right. Just compressing your digestive system. It also feels good on your back. And then bring your arms out to a T. And let your knees fall to the right. Turn your head to the left. Take a couple deep breaths here. Inhale the knees up and over, across the body to the other side. Turn your head to the right. And inhale the knees back up to the chest. Give them a squeeze, rock left and right. Then holding the left knee to the chest, straighten the right leg down. Flexing the feet, pressing the back of the right knee into the ground while pulling the left knee towards the chest. Take a few deep breaths here. And then bend both knees. Give them a squeeze, rock left and right. Straighten the left leg down. Flexing the foot, pressing the back of the knee into the ground while pulling the right knee towards your chest. Then bend both knees, give them a squeeze, rock left and right. Then put your feet on the floor with your knees bent. And inhale your arms over your head. And exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. And this time when you inhale, bring your hips up as well. And then exhale down, one vertebra at a time. The movement and the breath starts and stops at the same time. Do a couple more of these on your own with your own breath. Inhaling and exhaling. Do two more like this. And this time stay up. Maybe bring your heels a little closer to your bottom. Take a few deep breaths here. Maybe bring your arms down by your side. And then slowly lower down one vertebra at a time. Hug your knees to your chest. Rock left and right. Then put your feet on the ground. Release your arms down by your side. Straighten your right leg towards the ceiling. Point and flex the foot. Rotate at the ankle. And then reverse. And rotate the whole leg in the hip socket. And reverse. And release. And then straighten the left leg. Point and flex the foot. Rotate at the ankle. And then reverse. Rotate the whole leg in the hip socket. And then reverse. And then release the leg down. And then let's drag our mat over to the wall and do legs up the wall for Shavasana. Just bring your attention to your belly. Relax as much as possible. Done a lot of work on your digestive organs. All the twists and turns that help start your digestion. Great for after those big holiday dinners. But wait at least an hour before you practice this after a big dinner. And you might also want to start with a warm glass of water. And just start to scan the body, bringing your attention to the feet and the toes, and down the legs, into the hips and the pelvis, to the back of the body, front of the body, the shoulders and down the arms, into the hands and fingers, into the neck and the head. Now relax your scalp. Relax your eyes. Relax your jaw and your tongue. Allow your teeth to separate. Relax your throat. Relax your shoulders. Relax your upper arms. Relax your lower arms. Relax your hands and fingers. Relax your upper back. Relax your lower back. Relax your hips and your thighs, knees and your ankles, feet and your toes. Make your exhales longer than your inhales. Start to make your inhales longer than your exhales. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Bring your arms over your head. Bring your knees to your chest. Roll to your right side and take a couple deep breaths there. And when you're ready, come to a comfortable seated position, hands to heart. Inhale up. Thank yourself for practicing yoga. Exhale down. Thank you for practicing with me. Namaste.